Good afternoon, class. How are you today? I am Teacher Joyce and I will be your teacher for today's schedule in TLE Cookery. We are going to proceed to our discussion by guessing the picture on the screen. Okay, class, what can you see on the picture? Just simply raise your hand if you know the answer. Okay, Miss Santos. That's right, an ice cream. Very good. Cakes, gelatin, that's it. The picture on the screen has something to do with our discussion. The topic for today is all about what? Yes, miss. That's right, a dessert. Before we proceed to our discussion, let us first have our goal or objectives. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, you're expected to what? Please read. That's right, you're expected to define or give the meaning of the dessert. Second, okay, you are expected to discuss the different classification or types of dessert. Lastly, you are expected to appreciate the essence of dessert in a meal. Let us proceed to the definition of dessert. So, what is dessert? Dessert is usually a sweet course or dish that's usually served at the end of the meal. The term dessert can apply to many confections such as biscuit, cakes, cookies, custard, gelatines, ice cream, pastries, pies, puddings, sweet soup, tarts, and fruit salad. Fruit is also commonly found in dessert courses because of its natural occurring sweetness. Why do you think desserts are served? Here are the few reasons why we serve and eat desserts and sweets. Please kindly read. Very good. Dessert balances out a meal and gives closure to the meal. Second, eating dessert can be an opportunity to be creative. Third, it puts you in a good mood. According to food scientist Stephen Witherly, our appetite fades after we eat too much of the same type of food. A dessert course tricks our brain into wanting more food. As we eat the savory course, we rapidly reduce our hunger pangs and become full. The pleasure of the first course has passed, and that is the savory and hot. Here are the 7 classifications of different types of dessert. Fruits, cheese, gelatin dessert, custard, puddings, fruit cobblers, and frozen desserts. Fruits, and the picture on the screen is the example of fruit. Fruit is the simplest and one of the best desserts because they are nutritious, appetizing, and easy to prepare and serve. Next is cheese. Cheese is another excellent dessert that is ready to serve. Another one is gelatin dessert. Gelatin dessert is easily prepared, economical, and vary in many ways. Custard. Custard is a variety of culinary preparation based on sweetened milk, cheese, cream, cooked with egg or egg yolk. Pudding. Pudding is a sweet or savory steamed dish made with flour. Fruit cobblers. Fruit cobblers is a dessert consisting of a fruit peeling poured into a large baking dish and covered with a butter, biscuit, or dumpling before being baked. Lastly, frozen dessert is made by freezing liquid, semi-solid, and sometimes even solid. The example of this is an ice cream. Since you have an idea on the meaning and classification or types of dessert, I will be giving you a short quiz about today's discussion. Okay, let's have a quiz. Using the Quiz app or browser, answer the 5 questions about the classification of the dessert. The link is on the screen. You can copy or click the link and you will be directed to our quiz. And I will also sending the link to our GC. Your time start now. All done? Very good. Okay, congratulations everyone for responding correctly to our application for today. Since you have already know and learned the classification of desserts, let us have an assignment. For today's assignment, difference between hot and cold dessert. And for number 2, give some of the most common ingredients needed in preparing dessert. That's all for today. I hope you learned something from our lesson. Get ready for our next discussion about main course. You can search on the internet and get an idea about the topic. Goodbye class, see you in next meeting and God bless.